During the class, we usually... Hi everyone, I'm Mark.
I'm Micah.
And today, we would like to give this video as a thank you to all the 405 subscribers who have been following us here at Maslar Media. We wanted to help a lot of the people who have been following us as a result of our BYU Hawaii videos, and with that we reached out to one student who has been asking questions about classes. So we thought that since we have both taken the introductory class for Business Management 180, that we could give you all our tips, recommendations, and experiences with this class, so that if you're planning to enroll in this class, you'll know what to expect and will know how to prepare for it. Now with that, let's get on to the video.
Let's start. I took Business Management 180 with Derek Witten during spring 2018. So during that time, everything's face-to-face class. Usually, he will present in class about a topic in business. You will have activities, groups, and individual tasks. And some of the requirements that you need to be aware of taking Wetten's class is having a laptop. There's zero tolerance for cheating and plagiarism.
No late work was accepted.
So everything needs to be on time. And there's a required textbook that will be available as you register in a required business simulation called Capstone. You will hear this a lot in the business department because this is the key for you to know how business works.
I took Business 180 with PJ Rogers. He's actually a very popular teacher here at BYU Hawaii, and the reason why is that his personality is really out there and he's one to tell a good story and to have a good time. Every morning for our class, we would start with what was called an attendance quiz, which was just a one-question thing in order to make sure that we were there and that we received a special word to signify that we had come on time. And at the end of class, or some time during that day, we would have a Zoom quiz where we would answer certain questions that were only talked about during the class. We usually went over PowerPoint presentations, a few stories from PJ's experiences in business, and the current projects we were going over.
So this Capstone Foundation, just like what I said earlier, is a simulation of business. There's marketing, there's research and development, finance, human resources. So for our class, I am assigned in one team. Basically, we represent one company and we're competing with other teams in the same class. The first one is just like a practice, and then the second one is the graded one, where you need to work well with your team in order to get your products high up there and get more profits. And you will be expected to present the results of your company, what went down, what went up, what things that work out and whatnot. There's a CapSim lab that the business department provide, where there are tutors that will help you to know how to use CapSim and what CapSim is for. And also, Brother Derek Witten, he also set appointments with groups that needs help. So that's a huge help for me and for my team during that time that we need to crunch everything and know what strategies we need to do for our company, so that it will be successful. At the end of this course, you are required to take the comp exam. So the comp exam is part of the Capstone Foundation. You yourself will manage your own company. And there are some difficult quiz questions that applies to it, as well as how your business or how your strategies will work in creating products. So that comp exam is a huge part of this course grading.
During the pandemic, we didn't go through this software. And so as a result, our class focused on quizzes for materials, as well as small projects that PJ would have us do, like creating a networking assignment where we would meet with every person in the class individually and network with them. We would also have this one project where we would get together in a group and create our own product or service, and over time we would develop it and present it to the class. Those were the things that really stood out to me, besides studying from the textbook chapters and taking the quizzes that we needed for each week.
Introductory class, Business Management 180, will give you a knowledge of what, how, and why business work. I really love how Brother Derek Wetton incorporate business principles with, his experience as a businessman and as an international student taking Brother Wetton's class. It's really helpful because he really applies even an international business language in our classroom, so everybody can understand, what to know, what to be aware of when you're managing a business.
I was not taking this course to major in this degree. So really what I wanted to learn was, how does a business work? And I think that Business 180 really gave me the basics of business and what to expect. And especially because of PJ's experiences, I felt like I understood more about business and what to expect from business than if I hadn't taken the class. Another thing that PJ does differently is that he'll go over different things that apply to business, but more so to you as an individual, like networking and job interviews and personal finance, which I really enjoyed. So I think anyone can really learn from this class. Read through the presentations and the textbook. The textbook will give you the general outlook. The presentations will give you the specific answers to questions you need. And then the Zoom class will always have specific things that need to be addressed on a test or a quiz. So always be attentive in class. And with that, I really learned a lot by creating a Quizlet before each exam and studying based on the things that PJ would recommend to us in his study guide. So ask a lot of questions, network, and create Quizlets. If you want, you could even message me, comment down below, and we could orchestrate a little switch off. I can tell you what my flashcards are, and then you can go from there.
Always submit your assignments on time. If you have time, read the required textbook. It will also be helpful to ask Brother Wetton and other former students like me, or any buddy who took this class as well. I learned a lot from CapSim. It's a hard work. It's crazy, but you'll survive. Overall, I love this course and I enjoyed my time with my classmates, especially to those that I work with, and working with our CapSim company. That was so fun. Even sometimes it's kind of difficult, but you'll get through it. But that's my tip. If you have any question, let me know if you will be taking Brother Wetton's class.